Here we go. There we are. Sorry about yesterday, but today you get a video. Okay, I want you to roll your shoulders back. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, big circles, and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. Take your arms up and down. And 2. Knees nicely bent. Elbows tight. Hips low down. Belly button. Some of my brain is not quite there with the speaking point. And 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. Hands behind the head. Right, knees bent, and 1 and 2. If you feel more comfortable doing it to one side, do it only to one side, and 2. For 10 we go, and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Am I counting correctly? And so 10 each side, right? Let's just agree on that. And bring the arms down. Turn your head to the right, keep your knees soft. And 1, 2, 3, drop the shoulders. I can see them rising up to ears. And 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now do the same while you're doing calf raises. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, squeeze that bum, squeeze that tummy, and 6, ooh, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Grab your weights. So I've got really baby weights here because I saw a tissue. Because I'm a baby, right? And so I want you to balance. Go a step a bit further back so you can see my feet. I want you to balance on one leg. And you're gonna go 10, 9, 8, oops, 7, that's exactly why you need your stomach. 8, 6, 5, ignore my counting. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and change. And 1, 2, pull out of your knees. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Right. Heels together. You're going to bring it up and at the same time the arms up. And 1. And 2. Squeeze that bum. You actually haven't got a choice. You just have to squeeze your bum. And 3. And 4. For 15. And 5. And 6. And 7. And 8. And 9. And 10. And 1. And 2. And 3. 2 more. And 4. Right. One toe on your tippy toe, right? With that, you're activating already that glute. You're lengthening through your upper back, bringing your arms up as far as you can, not the shoulders. You saw that happening with me just now. So dropping your shoulders down, lengthening like an arrow through your spine, belly button in. And 1. And squeeze. And 3. And 4. And 5. Keeping that belly button in. And 6. And 7. And 8. And 9. Squeeze that bum. And 10. And 1. 5 more. And 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. I turn around. You don't have to turn around. Other glute. Other insertion into the hamstring. And turn your arms around. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up. Okay. Take your arms. If you find that by now your traps are sore because you had shrug them up into your ears, don't do it, right? But if you do, you're going to bring your arms lower. If you don't, your arm's going to be here. So you have a range from there to there. And for 10, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Bring the weights down. You're going to bring the arms out, dropping your traps. And 1, 2, give me 20, knees bent, abs are tight. And 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Right. And we're having a box here, right? I'm sure you're having a chair or a box. Keep the weights in your hands. We're going to sit down, sit up. I know Richard is doing that with you as well. So sit up and down. If you can, you're going to do 20. And you find something which is for your height. Be it a chair with 20 cushions on top, that's perfect. You might have to climb up that. And 4. And 5. Don't forget to squeeze your bum. And 6. And 7. And 8. And 9. And 10. Yes. And 10 more. And 1. And 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. And 6. And 7. And 8. And 9. And 20. Yay! Right. Put the weights down for the moment. I want you to hear my squishy paint ball. It's the last ball I left. I gave everybody balls. And so, you're going to put the ball between your knees, and we have to go a bit further back. Now I have to just adjust the phone slightly. Just hold on, slight production break, and I think that's better. Right, see my bum, sorry. Okay, and ball between the knees, and I want you to squeeze the ball for 20 and put your belly button into the floor, ribs down. I want you to feel that you've got stomach muscles. Poke your fingers in there, right? And 1, and 2, and 3, and crunch every single time, and 4. Which brings me to the point, are you doing a challenge with us? And 5. You're only accountable to me, not to anybody else. It's the broadcasters. So only you have to send me. And I have to send you my stuff, you all. So really have to be good. 8. It serves me right for eating all this junk. 9. And 10. 20 more. And 1. And 2. Squeeze that. 3. And 4. And 5. And 6. And 7. And 8. And 9. And 10. Perfect. Take the ball, put it against that one knee. Bring that leg up. And we're going to do new unilateral stuff, which means you have to also make sure that the other side is working. Not as hard, but it is still engaged. So the hips have to be in the same alignment, ribs have to be in the same alignment, shoulders have to be in the same alignment. You're going to press against the ball and with the knee against the ball from the other side. And 1, crunch, and 2, crunch, and 3, crunch, and 4, crunch, and 5, crunch. Don't move that leg. And 6, crunch, and 7, crunch, and 8, crunch, and 9, crunch, and 10, crunch. Other side. Bring the leg up. And 1, crunch, and 2, crunch. So really with the crunching, you knock your head up. You don't have to do anything but crunching your stomach. Bring the knee towards the ball and hand towards the knee, to the ball. So as if you want to pop the ball in the pea. And 4. And 5. My brain starts to wake up. 6. And 7. Don't use your shoulders because I'm starting to use my shoulders. And 8. And 9. And 10. Put the ball back behind the knees, grab your weights. Don't put them on my brand new glasses. Right. Okay. Arms out. You're going to bring the arms up into a fly, and you're going to bring the bum up as high as you can. Right. And 1. Down. No articulation, a straight back. And 2. And 3. I know you can do them. I think you said you were fine with them, so give me 20. I want you to squeeze your bum and your hamstring. And 5. And 6. And 7. And if you have very light weights, then increase the resistance as much as you can do it. These light weights serve me just fine today. And 1. And 2. And 3. And 4. Put the weights in front of your knees, like that. So as you're coming up now, you have to push against the wall. And 1, so it's not much you have to come up, but you have to crunch because you have something to push against it. If that doesn't work at all, leave the ball and put the hands behind your head. But I want 20. And 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. And 6. And 7. And 8. And 9, don't forget to tuck your chin in. See, you don't have to actually come up. It's not a C curve yet. And 10 more. And 1. And 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. And 6. And 7. And 8. Imagine you really want to put the plate on for the worms. Worms. You've got worms now. And 10. Okay. Ball between the knees. Grab your weights. And squeeze the ball. So you can either bounce it or you can squeeze it continuously. Arms behind you and don't have the weights on your head. So I've done it. And 1, 2, 3. I don't want you to swing it. I want you really to resist. 5, 6, don't forget, 7, 8, 9, 10 more, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Okay, bring the weights down, take one weight up and put the ball, so the ball is a bit squishy, right? So you're going to bring it up and you're going to bring your head up. You can put your hands behind your head and you're going to squeeze the ball to death. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Here you might find the pads coming in handy, but I have to check it out. We can check it out tomorrow. Okay, and 1, and 2, and 3. Tomorrow's Tuesday, Wednesday, and 3 if you want to come here, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Put the ball down, long legs, hands behind the head, look up towards the ceiling, belly button in the ground, ribs down, so not up there, right? Bring it down, and 1, look up, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. 10 more. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. There you go. Hug your knees into your chest. Roll from left to right. Do that as many times as you want. Right, I want you to get up. Don't stand on my glasses, as I said. And I want you to stand up, hands against the wall and pulling away from it, and count to 30. And another side, hands against the wall, bringing it forward. And count to 30. Good job. Right down. Take a deep breath in. And out. And give me some feedback tomorrow how that was. Okay. Love you lots. Here's my face. Love you lots.